to the Arab Gamer. I am Elzyber, and we are back in morning to morning. We're not joined by Will and Ryan today, also known as Too Many Faces and Daydreaming Will. The opposite way around though, simply because Ryan's actually got a mile ahead in terms of his house, and Will, I think, has also done a bit more. So as the sun rises, all these mobs are just getting killed. So before we head out, we're just gonna get a bit of admin done, see what we've got in the chest. Now, we made a bow last episode. Let's see, can we make arrows? Yeah, we can. Okay, so we've got flint, 8 flint, we've got 27 feathers, so we should take some wood and we'll convert it into some sticks. So I think we've got enough. How much have we got enough for? About 20? Nah, not 20. Oh, 32. Brilliant. Okay, so that'll last us quite a while. Oh, and there's another one here too. Okay. Next thing I want to do. If you look, Ryan has actually began a path of stone bricks towards our house. So what I did, I planted some seeds, and we're going to bone meal them once we've got some skeleton bones, just because it'll help add a bit of texture to the grass, because I think personally it complements the actual grass quite well. And also we want to edit the road a bit too. So we'll just turn the volume down there a bit. Oh, there we go. So you can quite clearly tell that he's gone for like quite a bricky theme, in that he's used, well, bricks. So what our way is going to do, it might not complement it as well, but we're going to use gravel, we're going to use cobblestone, and we're also going to use cobblestone slabs too. And I think that'll make it look a bit more rustic, and also give it a bit more of a vibrant feel against the wheat and the grass that we've got now. We're just going to give it a nice scattering of the gravel. Don't need too much, don't need too little either. Just give a few. Ooh, don't want that though. Just give a few groups here and there. Major Rage has died. Now, Major Rage, he might be joining us later on in the series. You can see that his house is just down there. He's literally just got on. And he may also join us in future series to come. TPA. Oh, what was that? I think that might have been him. Yeah, that was. You can just see his name down there. Looks like he's getting chased, possibly. Okay, he seems to know what he's doing though. Well, actually, he doesn't really. He's only had the game for about 2 days, but I'm sure we'll leave him to his own devices, and he'll figure things out as he goes along. Right. So I think if we don't have too many of these slab ones placed down on the lower area, it'll give it that nicer feel of it still being a road, but it'll also make it feel as if they're quite old, and also, as I said, just a little bit rustic and a bit battered and bruised. And as we reach towards the house, we'll have maybe a couple more that are quite low, but the majority is going to be gravel and stone, because, well, it's closer to the home, so it's just that little bit more cared for. So yeah, so that makes a bit of sense. We'll need to get a bit more stone to finish that last section off. We're going to throw the gravel back in though. We'll leave the dirt in too. Now, as I said, Ryan has done a load. If we were to go over there, you'd see he's got a horse. Well, actually, I think it might be a mule, actually. It's also got a saddle, and he's completely tamed it, and that clearly means he's been raiding dungeons. So I think it's time for us to do the same. So we're going to take half of our arrows with us. We don't want to take too many. We're going to leave our prized pumpkin pie behind. Before we go though, we're going to want to chop down some trees, so that we've got a nice good amount of wood to carry with us along the way. We'll switch the last few sticks into torches too. So we'll do that straight away, and we're just going to cook up that beef whilst we go out chop down these trees, which I actually planted just before the episode 2. Right, so let's get the axe out and start the break-in. So what are we looking for in the cave that we find? I think we're not going to go too deep today. We'll save the dangerous adventures for another day when I think we're all there as a group. Today what we want to see, we want to get a nice a fair amount of iron, a nice good stock of coal too, which will hopefully last us through for at least a few weeks. What else do we want to see? Maybe a bit of lapis lazuli, and possibly some, possibly gold too, but I don't think we're going to see much of that, if any at all. Alright, so we've got 28 acacia wood now. What else could we take? Oh, another thing, I found this golden helmet. I killed a zombie that was carrying it actually, and it's got projectile protection 3 and unbreaking 2. It is on the last leg of its life, quite sadly. We're just going to keep 5 of the coal with us, and we're going to get the steak out too, and keep that coal too. Maybe we'll even cook up the chicken whilst we're at it actually. Just take that torch back. Right, have we got a well lighted house? Maybe we could do with one. Just a smattering of light on either side of the room. And I think upstairs we're alright maybe. I think we'll have... Ooh, having a bit of trouble getting up there. Should we have just like one here, and also one there, either side of our little tower. Right, so the chicken's cooked, we're gonna head straight out, and we're gonna find ourselves a cave. So here we are, we've already found a cave, not too far from the house. The house is just there above the hill. You can see where the leaves are from the trees that we just cut down that are still despawning, so you can see we're actually very close indeed. Right, left or right? Right, I think. We're going to keep to the habit of... Ooh. Going to try and always keep our torches on the left-hand side of the cave. And that way we can always tell whether or not we're heading back out or not. So there's some iron up there. It's going to be a tricky one to mine, I think. Oh, just the one though. It's quite disappointing. We'll head back that way too later on. Another piece fine. Ah, look, I think we found the mother lode here. Mother lode of just just 4 then. Just 4 iron in that vein. Where next? Just do the little loop maybe. Ah, no, goes back around here. And look at this coal, lots of it too. Let's get as much of this as we can. Can never have too much coal, especially if you're playing a mod pack. But no matter what, either way, you're always going to be relying on having it. And look at this, our mining skill is going up minute by minute, whatever that means. Oh, look at that, we're speeding up. We used our super breaker. Oh man, I didn't know that was in the game. Whatever it was, our character just like let off a few fireworks just to like show off his own brilliance. I mean, if I was a superhero, I think I'd use that, to be honest. I think it's the way forward, you know. Never mind showing how much of a good superhero you are. If you can make your own fireworks, then you've like already earned that right without even having to save the city. I mean, imagine where Superman would be with that. I mean, Zod and all of his buddies, they'd never have visited. Otherwise, I don't think they'd just like left him to his own accords, because they'd see he could like fire fireworks like out of his eyes. He was like Cyclops actually, from the X-Men, except it's not really like him at all though, is it? Okay, I feel as if I'm rambling a bit here, and we've already gone off the whole stick to the left idea. Was that a sheep? Okay, I think there's a sheep here, just grazing on some grass. We're gonna find an underground city here, somewhere. Right, where next? Right, so this is where we just put down that torch in the middle of the room, like some beginner. Now we want to get some cobblestone too, so that if we do like make a pit stop on the journey, we can like cook up some nice iron, and we can also make some new tools if they break. And that's one of the reasons I took the coal with me, just in case it took us a while to find it. But it does seem to be pretty abundant in this cave. No need to worry. We're rocking this really. Really want to just plug the hole and stop the water flowing, and that will just give us an easier journey back, really. Oh, look at this, level 13. We're just like rolling through the levels here. I still don't know what that means whatsoever. I don't know. I'm sure I'll find out. I'll just like reach level 99, and some sort of like magic ability will be given to us. Alright, here we go. How much was that? Now I'm not sure at all whether or not it's a mechanic in the game or if it's a plugin, where if like you're mining from a vein and you mine several of the same thing, it'll like stack that item onto the copies, and it will just like save the multiple copies there for you, so that you can just collect it from one spot, and I think that's really good. But I seriously don't have a clue whether or not that's in the original game. Oh, look, it's Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne just like flying around there. Bruce, no. Oh man, I still can't believe he survived that. Well, it may as well have been a nuke. It's close enough to that. Look at him. Ah, and look, he's got a buddy too. Which one's Alfred? Did he bite you, Alfred? I think he did. Alfred got bitten by Bruce Wayne. And that's how he became the new Batman. Spoiler alert there, just in case you didn't know. Michael Caine is actually being cast as the next Batman. I think if he did, it would probably have to be a Michael Bay film. I don't mean to. I don't mean to hit on any of his work. Brilliant director he is, in his own special way, I suppose. Right, so pickaxe is broken, probably as punishment for bullying Michael Bay so much. So let's just stick a crafting bench down. We're in quite a safe spot. We'll get. Oh, you were kicked from the server. What? I don't know. Right, we'll get a furnace down. What else do we want? We want to stick all the iron in, and we'll cook it up. And we've actually just made ourselves get stuck in here, being the beginners we are. So we'll just break this block of stone with our fist. Like, we're just gonna look at our fist now as if we've just played the worst game of Knuckles in the world. Our character is just like in agony, but he's not worried by that. He's too busy waiting for his iron to cook. Look at this now. Right, well, I think we're gonna make quite a few different tools, so we'll get enough for about 16 sticks. Yeah, there we go. Right, so we're gonna make. There's one pickaxe. Right, and whilst we're waiting, we'll just remember where this is. Put a little mental note to remind us where it is, which probably means we're just never gonna find this place ever again. And we're gonna carry on searching. Oh, it looks as if though there should have been something there, but someone's already been there. Alright, more coal, brilliant. And the good thing about always finding coal in these places, especially when you have brought a good supply of wood, you can just keep rapidly making torches, and that way you don't have to like go back, because you've just like left something behind because you're the biggest noob in the world. Ah, looks like this might be a dead end though. Just break up, keep it nicely lit up, and look at that. There's another coal vein right here, right in front of us, just waiting to be found, surrounded by like a horde of gravel there. Let's get the last. Oh, I thought it would almost finished, but clearly not. And look at that, there's now iron here. Brilliant. God damn it. Here we go. Oh, it's still more. Still more. Come on, bring it on. Oh, there we go. Alright, are we able to just... Okay, we'll shovel our way out. Right, so you can probably tell that being underground, the whole morning to morning thing's probably gone straight out the window, simply because we won't be able to tell if it's morning or night whatsoever. We're going to make 2 more pickaxes. Going to make a standard axe just in case, and we're going to make a shovel too. And then I think we'll wait for the rest, and when that's finished cooking, we'll try and get some armor.